Kareem Ali TV here of the Are You Serious podcast, where we debate various topics through the lens of hip hop culture, also mythical matchups of various proportions. And today it came up a few weeks back. We did an episode that featured the greatest little men of all time, the greatest small guards in NBA history. And the matchup was between Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, Allen Iverson, and Isaiah Thomas. But since then, it's been populated in the news because of since they moved James Harden to the point guard for the Brooklyn Nets, and they shifted Kyrie Irving to the shooting guard. Kyrie Irving has been putting up dominant performances, dominant numbers, and the question arose in the media: who was better? Who was the better little man between Kyrie Irving and Allen Iverson? That's the question. Now, many of you say, well, the new pundits of the sport, the students of the game of basketball would say, well, of course it's Kyrie Irving. The game evolves. People develop. They're better now than they were before. Then the other people would say, Kareem Ali, are you serious? Are you serious? If that's the question, then it has to be the answer. The answer to that question has to be the answer. How dare you compare someone like Kyrie Irving to Allen Iverson? And so let me tell you what Kareem Ali thinks about this. If you take Kyrie Irving, I remember back in the mid-90s, you saw that it was the rise of the and one culture. And people were saying that, oh, these guys are pretty good, but they couldn't do that in the NBA. Well, Kyrie Irving is doing those things in the NBA. He's simply spectacular from a night in, night out basis. And if you want to be honest, in every facet of the game, when you're talking about basketball skill, when you're talking about footwork, when you're talking about shooting ability from the mid range, from 3-point land, ball handling ability, creating space, not just with footwork, but with tremendous ball handling skills, Kyrie Irving may be better than Allen Iverson in every category. Kyrie Irving also has an NBA championship. Kyrie Irving may have been someone who could arguably have won the NBA Finals MVP. He hit the biggest shot of all time, maybe in playoff history by some people's accounts, that saved the great NBA Finals fix of 2016. Maybe the answer is Kyrie Irving. But then you got to think about it. The only category that Allen Iverson is really superior to Kyrie Irving is that he was a superior athlete. But is that really true? Because Allen Iverson, the answer, when you start to compare the eras, Allen Iverson was scoring in the era where it was hard to get a bucket. When Kyrie is playing, the game is wide open. You can't touch anybody. There's no physicality, so there's no intimidation. So no one is really testing your skills. But when Allen Iverson was playing, the game was very physical. The game was played at a slower pace, a slower tempo. So you're scoring and getting those 31, 32 points a game that Allen Iverson was averaging, 27, 28 points a game against defenses, half-court defenses who were already set and geared to stop you. There was no up and down. There was no extra possessions. Allen Iverson did that. Allen Iverson also was the player who perhaps had the superior heart. We don't know. Kyrie Irving may not show up some games. Not show up because he's intimidated, but just not show up because he just doesn't want to be there. Allen Iverson played game in and game out with tremendous heart and passion. He led a team to the NBA Finals. He wasn't able to get the victory playing against Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal. But Allen Iverson at one point was considered not the best player in the NBA, but definitely the best perimeter player in the NBA in 2001 until Kobe Bryant took that reign for the next decade as the world's best player and the best perimeter player after that point. But, oh, man, it's a very tough call. Kyrie Irving, one of the most skilled basketball players of all time. I have him, maybe he's very Kobe-esque. I have him number 2 in terms of all-time skill level for a basketball player behind Kobe Bryant. But in terms of heart and will, Allen Iverson, in terms of his killer instinct, his determination, he's in the category with Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan in terms of being a killer. So it's a really, really tough call. Is it Kyrie Irving? Is it Allen Iverson? Kareem Ali, I'll let you decide. We'll pause 1 second with a brief word from our sponsors. EOJ and Pan's Alpha and Omega, 100% all natural men's beard grooming kit for only $49.95. It comes with beard balm, beard oil, and wash. Start your day looking your best from beginning to the end. A man is a man from start to finish. Alpha and Omega. What type of man do you want to be?
Here today as what I was when I was born, a black man.
Your racism bounces off me, I'm bulletproof. Your prejudice gets deflected, I'm bulletproof. Your hatred can't penetrate me, I'm bulletproof.